Hello everyone, this is Dr. Yashar Basha. I am Doctor of Urology and Andrology. Today we have a guest from South Korea, Seoul. Jackson is with us. He is one of the manager of the penis filler, the Volustan. He's from company of Across. Today we would like to talk about the difference of penis fillers from the other dermal fillers and what is the technology beyond the filler and what are the advantages of using a penis filler for penile girth enhancement. Welcome Jackson to Turkey, Istanbul, and welcome to our studio. First of all, I would like to ask you about the difference between a penis filler and a dermal filler.
Okay, thank you for having me. Okay, my name is Jackson Lim, from South Korea. They're from the company called Across, which is the affiliate company of the Hugel, pursuing to a global aesthetic company in Korea. And I'm very glad to see Dr. Yassar in person again. And also, I'm now here at the Dr. Yassar clinic, ready to go around in beautiful office and facility as well. I'm very more than happy now. And regarding your question between the derma filler and the body filler, as the viewer, you guys already noticed, how different between derma filler and body filler. Derma filler is basically for facial purpose. Now that's why we call it, facial aesthetic industry, which now is growing really, really faster, compared to previous era. But the body filler is quite different. I personally feeling like that way. Derma filler is already spread it out to the customer and also doctors. They already knew it. But body filler, as I know, consists of two parts. The body filler for some butt and also the breast, mostly for body purpose as well, but and also urology part, andrology as well. That we have a great indication, for certification wise as well. So I dare say our body filler called Volustan is well designed for perfectly, for the penile enlargement. So I know there are a lot of some shy men, they want to get treatment for penile enlargement filler, but still there is some tendency and stereotype. Not many people can do it. But based on our safety and also efficacy, well designed by our technology of our developed team and also our manufacturing process. So I dare say I can strongly recommend all of you who are watching and having interest to get this penile enlargement filler, now at this moment.
Yeah, you're right before because I performed these procedures for last 5 years. Before meeting you last year, I was using different types of fillers. First of all, we started with the fillers which are dermal fillers used for facial aesthetics. As you know, at that time there was no more options, especially in Turkey and European zone. Yes. And we started with dermal fillers and then we switched to body fillers. They are good, but the penis has a different anatomy. Penis has different physiology, different anatomy and different shape from all of other organs because it has two different states, the erected state and the flaccid state. It's really very important to understand to have a better appearance after filler injection is the understanding the physiology of the penis. And when we switch to Volustan, the penis filler, I call it not a dermal filler, not a body filler, it's a penis filler. You have CE certificate for penis filler because it is just produced and the technology beyond the Volustan is just for using it for just penis. And when we switched our fillers to the Volustan, we had better satisfaction with our patients. I can understand because the filler has good consistency. The hardness of the filler is similar to the erection and not soft one because men are complaining about the softness after filler injection, especially with dermal fillers or other types of body fillers because, for example, a body filler which is produced for women breast is not compatible with the penis. Come on. It has to be produced for the penis and the consistency, the time that lasts for the Volustan is something advantageous for our patients because I see some patients who are at the end of 18 months and I see they are similarly 80% of filler is still there. It's something amazing with the Volustan. I know you have privacy, but what is the technology that how Volustan can be lasting that long and what is the difference between the molecular weight or the crosslink? What is the difference between the Volustan and the other fillers?
Yes, in order to make the perfect penis filler, there are so many aspects we have to consider and putting all the effort and technology to in it. The first thing I want to emphasize is the viscoelasticity. I cannot reveal the exact rate of here. Adjusting right viscoelasticity to the penis proposed is really, really difficult, which is our kind of recipe on that. So, for example, derma filler is kind of more softer than penis filler. If the body filler viscoelasticity is well applied to the penis area, then it's not well appropriate, to maintain some longer longevity, and also sometimes a migration could be happen. Then penis is now well shaped in terms of the shape, and also migration effect as well, and also some. We call it internally so shorterage and also loss modulus. The weight is really well maintained between the high and the lows. So, and of course, I'm not the person developing this product. I'm in charge of business and sales and marketing. But we're between myself and also developer. We are very frequently discussing how you guys develop this kind of filler. So, and also, I have to mention the BDD residue. BDD is the main material for high shrink cross link between the each other. To get by connecting using BDD, then the filler can last longer than patient expectation. But BDD is regarded from somebody says kind of some toxic. So making as less as a residue is our technology as well. So we always try my best to capture two sections, efficacy and safety together, which is the longevity, and the small residue of the BDD is well connect each other to have a best product for this penis pillar as well.
Really, in part of the clinic applicator of Volustan, I really appreciate your effort, because generally we have many companies talking about their technology, but I generally do my visits to companies, to factories that they produce their products, and we also saw your company and your product line. It's really amazing. The quality assessment, we can feel the quality assessment from our patients. Sure. We apply it and we get great results after application from our patients. It's really very important, because doctors have to be in a safe side. Safety is the first key for the penile enlargement procedure, because people are coming for something aesthetical purposes, and they don't want to give harm to their penis, and they want to have a better sexual life. If you have any complication, their sexual life is interrupted and they get stressed about the complications. But using a great product for penile enlargement, just like Volustan, is a great chance for our clinic, because we are developing our business on great medical products. And I try always to see the company by person, and going to companies, factory, and seeing around, seeing the technology beyond these products. It's really very amazing. Thank you so much producing this field, because I think there is no other filler in Turkey for use of penis filler, and as a for just produced for penis, and especially in European zone we don't have any other fillers. We have some genital fillers, but they are also produced for vagina and the female genital organs. This is the only filler that is produced for penis, and it has really a good technology for just penis, and andrologists are so lucky to have a company like you and to have a filler just like you. In developments, we have many results. We're going to publish them in a while, as I promised to our followers and to other doctors. We are going to really share our results in academic world, because I showed you our follow-up photographs. We photograph all of our patients, and we see before, afters, and 6 months later, 1 year later. We have all the results, all measurements, all the consistency, complication rates. We will share transparently everything with the academic world and with our patients. And I think this will be a game-changing filler in next years, especially in field of urology, because this is a rising market, rising star, and it has to be better. We are trying to search for a perfect match, perfect filler, and I think we found it. I feel confident for last 1.5 years with the Volustan. And thank you for coming. Thank you being with us. Thank you collaborating with us. Thank you being in touch and transparently sharing your technology with us and with our followers. Do you want to add some words to our followers and
no, it's my
to
pleasure.
urological community?
Yes, it's my pleasure, saying that. Just one thing I want to add it, in addition to all the explanation, is a very good thing from Dr. Yasar is that, like he say, Volustan is the only filler, as I know, so far, having the penile enlargement indication, among all the filler. So it's based on our clinical trial data done in Korea. For the viewer who are not much knowledge on this clinical trial field, it means that even if, we are emphasizing very, very good thing about strengths and also technology, if there is a product doesn't have any right clinical data, then it's nothing. All talk is cheap, but having right data is really, really difficult. So in order for us to have a CE certificate, European certificate, for penile enlargement filler, is that based on clinical trial test that I want to emphasize again. So Of course, there are among derma filler and also other related filler, there are many good efficacy filler in the world. But efficacy is not enough, especially for penis filler. It should be very, very, very safe. Otherwise, customer, patient, they already got stressed out because of their problem. They visited the clinic to get injected. For dreaming of future is going to be very, very bright to them. But if this safety issue is happening, then it's no turning back, right? They was always making balance, efficacy and safety is the best way we have to can create it, for product aspect. So I want to add it this. According to
yes,
your thing.
yes, and for the medical aspect, I want to add something more. And you have a powerful filler, and we in Academy of Urology we have to have good educational programs for filler injections because it seems easy, but have some tips and tricks. We are trying to develop our technique all the time. We have good developments in application technique, but always I tell that you have to improve yourself well, and you have to educate yourself well. To my friends who are trying to make penis enlargement, penis fillers. Maybe in near future we can provide some online courses and some educations for penile growth enhancement fillers, and we can collaborate in that field also. It's because it's really a big chance, and I advise to all of my colleagues, my urologist friends, to visit Korea, Seoul in a short time because it's geographically somehow a little bit far, but the technology in Korea is just something amazing. The medical technology. When you visit there, you will understand better. In the beginning, you can think that the product's quality may be low. You cannot understand what's going on there. But when you visit Korea, you think that they are doing their business very well in medical field, in medical technology, medical production technology. They are maybe 10 or 12 years going before our European, because they have good technology, they have good development, they have good manpower from us and from Europe. And everyone has to visit who are trying to do fillers and things. Special doctors has to visit and see by face and by person what is going on in Korea, and they will be amazed just like me, I think, and they will have good connections and they will have better products when they visit Korea.
Yes, like Dr. Yasada said, having great image for the product, can connect to the good image of our nation, our country, feels really amazing. I started my career in this business 2010, but by the time, I started my career, the Korean wave and also K-beauty was not that created. So when our partners and also doctors around the world, think about Korea, it's kind of some small land beside to China and Japan. It's one of the developing country in the world. That's what they have a personal impression on that. But things have been changed a lot. Now Korean aesthetic market and also related to the Korea beauty has been significantly growing over the past few years. Now that's why K beauty and K drama, K culture is already spread out all over the world. So I'm very welcome, for everybody, visiting our country and also our company as well. And our doctors, they're really amazing. So they also like to have a interaction, between a European doctor and also Turkish doctor and Korean doctor, to take further step, Then they are not very much satisfied. The things they have achievements so far. So we still have a long way to go. And also for the customers, trying to and also planning to visit our country, then all of the schedule and itinerary is well designed already. So we have a great experience, for taking them to the clinic to have some demo and interaction as well. Then we are also well prepared for a factory tour as well from A to Z. So it will be unforgettable memory that I'm really confident we're gonna give them.
Yes, because really, when we visited Korea last year, we just went there without an appointment, and you were so polite, and the hospitality was really very great because we had some problems with the alphabet and were surging, and the regulations in the medical field is also outstanding in Korea. When I saw the Korean FDA, the regulations, and I have a close friend who has a medical company who's producing penile implants, he was talking me about the regulations in Korea. He went into a Korean market for his inflatable penile implant. He told me the regulations in Korea, it was more strict than the regulations of CE.
Yeah, I can call it one of the highly regulated market.
Yeah, highly regulated market. Maybe people think that the Korean products are low quality, that's not real. Because when you search in deep, the Korean regulation, the Korean FDA, if a product has a Korean FDA, it means many things for me now. Before, I was thinking that what is Korean FDA, but it is not that one, because if you search in deep and if you know the regulations, because they want many original products from you to investigate what is going on with the product, it's something very different, and it's really very hard and expensive to get a Korean FDA. I know from a medical side, and this gives us some confidence to use the products, especially coming from Korea. If they are cleared well, just like your product, we are very confident to use with high quality, high consistency, and we know that there will be no change with the different lot numbers, and they will have the same quality. Thank you so much.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me again. I'm very glad to be here to see the viewer of your YouTube channel.
Yeah, we will be in much more relationship and much more projects in future. Please stay tuned with us and have a good day.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget to subscription and push the like button. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you so much.